Къде ме върнати с тази игра в моите младини?
Таман, всичко точно. Не да му остана гетста един линк, ако случайно влезе.
Аз може да съм за малко, обаче, защото има вероятност тук е напознато да му набере сами неща.
Добре.
Да знаеш.
Вземе сега дитка може да се появи и още някой. Ще чакаме няколко минутки. Иначе я виж картината как се вижда.
Он само.
Трябва да пробвам да втикна малко настройките. За по-добро качество.
Не вижда се добре. Разпана цяло.
Разпъни го на цял екран и виж как е.
Еми да, менюто за сега тук е окей се вижда.
Няма квадрати.
Не.
Защото тя стара игра и резолюцията, която е...
Да.
Смятам, че при нея не би трябвало да има проблеми. Видим сега. Са появили някои. Али ще я подкараме двамата. Той Крис може и той да се включи по-късно. Бил навънка.
Аз тази игра я знам. Само съм играл 3 пъти. Интересно, че някой се включи и не е играл, защото
Що има ли такъв?
може да има. Не знам.
Никът мината авторите, който се е появил. Като свършат, направо пускам играта.
Тая музичка е просто жесток саундтрак. Няма вече такива и ги правят толкова интересни. Да. Сега ще видим Сибирия. Декември мисля, че ще трябва да излезе. Ама не очаквам, нали, да е толкова добра, колкото първите части.
Ще видим декември месец. Добре, които са първо пускам.
Да.
Dear Sammy, it was not easy for me to find fitting words for these first lines that I hope you are reading, as well as it was not easy to find out where you were living. I hope that my letter will reach your hands as soon as possible, as there is not much time left. Since your departure, I have contributed all my efforts and endless hours of sleepless nights looking for the truth about our family. I feel that I am already very close to beholding its full face, and I am concerned that I might not have the strength to look at it alone.
Само интрото, като видиш колко яко е направено и
For I know that you will hear out my plea.
ти казваш днешно време само град, повечето заглавия.
In this envelope, you will find the ancient ring of our heritage. It is very important that you always have it with you. Take extraordinary care of it. Please return to our manor and help me. I know my time is closing in. I can feel it. I am afraid.
Някоя програма, може.
На Windows 10 не вървяла.
Не знам.
After the funeral, we jointly returned to Black Mirror. The journey through the desolate countryside seemed endless. No one spoke a single word. When our glances met, they were full of deep sorrow. It wasn't merely grief, however, that was in our eyes. It was also a certain alienation that Victoria and Robert felt towards me. My unexpected return after more than 12 years gave them the freedom to ask all kinds of unspoken questions.
I am truly sorry about what happened.
Thank you, Hines. I don't know what else I should say. William was everything to me, and now...
You need not say anything, Victoria. Today is a sad day for all of us. I think I will leave you alone now, if you will excuse me.
You don't have to go. You are a good friend to us, as you were to William.
I value your words, but I think I had better go now.
Please be our guest, I beg you.
I would be happy to, if that is your wish. I would like to skim through certain volumes in your library, if you would not mind them.
No, not at all.
Thank you. I will be in the library.
Bates, should Hines need anything, please be of help to him.
Of course. You can rely on that, madam.
Do not want to sound harsh, but I think we should leave you alone.
You are empathic as usual, Robert. I want to be alone with my thoughts for a while.
That is quite understandable. Samuel, would you see me to my study?
Yes, gladly.
Oh, Samuel, please stay. I'd like a word with you.
Да.
Certainly. Will you excuse me, Robert? We will talk later.
I will be in my study.
Samuel, tell me, have you returned to stay with us for good?
To tell the truth, I haven't decided yet. Give me some more time, please.
Don't forget, we are still your family. You are a Gordon, and you belong here just like all the other Gordons before you.
Yes, I am well aware of that, but I need to put my thoughts in order. Perhaps then I'll be able to answer your question.
Oh well, I hoped you'd say yes. I'm not feeling well. Please excuse me now, Samuel.
Of course. I will go to my room.
Sir, I took the liberty to clean up your room. I believe you will be satisfied with the results. Here is the key. Your suitcase is already in the room.
Thank you, Bates. Victoria wants me to stay. Maybe I should have promised I would. But I haven't made up my mind yet. Maybe later.
Фактически те почитали в системата или?
Bates has readied my room. I should go have a look.
За тази игра трябва поне най-малко 10 да се съберат. Бай Вълчан, Гърция няма да се включи.
There's
Да.
the
И
door
тук
is
така ми се
locked.
включи да ми
Bates
пише.
gave
Се
me his
научу.
key. I can open it. This place hasn't changed at all, as though I were only away for a few days. Welcome home, Samuel. Catherine would comb her beautiful hair in front of it every morning. It's best not remembered. It's locked. I only had a couple of things and an old camera in it as far as I recall. But where did I keep the key?
Все още обаче
I'll have a
графично
look
изглежда
around the room.
доста.
It has to be here somewhere.
Викам, все още графично фаща окото. Не.
A collection of old pictures. I don't want to remember that time. I'll leave it alone. Forgive me, Catherine.
Играта, която Бобо искаше да играе.
Първата игра, която
I cannot see there. It's too
благодарение
high.
на която открих, че има
I cannot see
квестове.
there. It's too high.
От времето на Роро по BBT.
I only have a few necessities in it. I'll take the pills in case my head starts to ache again. I'll surely need the wallet. I can't see anything interesting. An old painting. I don't know who its author was. The Holy Cross. It's cold in here. I'll tell Bates to light up the fireplace. William's portrait of my dear Catherine. She died in those horrible flames, and it was my fault. I will never forgive myself for that. The drawings of the Gordon Manor in Wales. William drew those when he lived there as a young man. The night silhouette of our castle. My hands are clean.
Ще фани гъбички от толкова често мини.
Колкото спомням на рамката.
I cannot see there. It's
Да.
too high.
Няма спомен.
I don't want to rest
Трябва
now.
да цъкни с другото копче на мишката пак там.
I'll try reaching up there.
Аз го спомням, че беше. Да.
То е вярно, че и с другото копче му беше.
There is something
Това си
there.
помня аз тук.
The key to my drawer. I knew it had to be somewhere in the room.
То направо се свикнахме с тези игри с без инвентар, само му пикаляш.
Нали?
I have no need to take pictures of anything. They're too old to be used. My Holy Bible. I have no need.
Като цяло, само дето търсехме.
Той този ключ за къде беше?
William's favorite canvas. Someone from the family painted it about 300 years ago. I used to play chess here with William. I remember him teaching me my first moves as if it were today. Robert presented this one to William. The ticking of the clock echoes throughout the corridor. Today's paper. I'll have a look. There seems to be a note of some sort inside. Robert, I have only now received your letter.
Now received your letter. That permanently drunken goof whom you have paid to be the messenger brought it late. I will take care of your parcel as usual. Do not worry. Fortunately, no one cares about anything in this godforsaken place. P.S. I suggest you give more money to that blockhead Mark next time. Maybe it will help him be more tardy.
Robert, I have...
That permanent... For P...
Robert,
That fortunate P.S.
I'll put it back so that Robert finds it where it's supposed to be. Jennifer, the wife of Tobias Gordon. Robert didn't have lunch with us. He just had something brought in here. Victoria is in the common room. Robert, may I speak with you for a moment?
Of course. I'd be happy to speak to you. We haven't seen each other for such a long time. How many years has it been?
12, maybe more.
A long time indeed. I am happy that you have returned.
I have not come to stay. I came only to be here for William's funeral.
Really? That's a pity. I thought you would stay with us for a few months at least. Maybe you can still change your mind. So, what do you want to talk about?
What do you think about what happened to William?
That is a strange question. What should I think about it?
I don't believe it was an accident, let alone suicide.
I am afraid you are jumping to conclusions, Samuel. You don't happen to think it was a murder, do you?
No, but really, who would want to kill themselves in the autumn of their life? William was a very old man.
Look, William was alone in the tower when it happened, and the door was locked from the inside. So a stranger's intervention is impossible.
So why didn't he leave a letter?
That I do not know, and I do not even want to think about it. Trying hard to get my thoughts away from William's death, and I absolutely don't feel like talking about it.
How is it possible that Robert is not at all interested in this? Am I the only one who wants to know the truth of what happened to William? The castle is falling into disrepair. How long can it last like this?
It has been standing here for hundreds of years, and it is not going to decay any time soon. It will outlive us, just as it has outlived our ancestors.
But the old wing is on the verge of falling down.
It was already on the verge of falling apart when I was born. Yet it still stands.
Why hasn't anyone tried to restore it?
Oh, sure they have. About 100 years ago, Werner Gordon attempted to repair it.
Why are you saying attempted?
Well, he was not the first one who had tried it. The new structure never lasted more than a couple of years. The original castle foundations that Marcus and Mordred jointly laid are within those walls. It is as though the old stones do not want to accept the new ones.
Strange, indeed. So what has been happening around here since I've been away?
Things are rather odd, but I have no recollection of anything special.
Are there any new families?
No, I do not believe so. In fact, the only person to have moved here is Dr. Herman. We also have a different groom and a different gardener than the ones you knew.
I've been away for 12 years, and all that has happened is that we have 2 new servants.
Well, no one is clamoring to live around here. You know that yourself.
Yes, nothing really has changed. It's almost scary. I will go now.
All right. Feel free to come back if you need anything, Samuel.
I have no idea what I'd be looking for in there. There are only empty chambers further down the hall. No point in going there.
Ты иди подле играл сам. Думал. Специально играл 3 потерь.
Out of touch. Так му засетил за минут, сейчас стрим вон. Се оказал, че не си на стрим.
Да, прочитай. играе музичка.
William had his study behind those windows. If I want to find out what actually happened, I must get inside somehow. I hoped I'd never have to return here. I'll never forgive myself for Catherine's death, for which I was responsible. It should have been me that ended up in the flames, not her.
Така е черното огледалото призова.
This one is long retired. It's made of black marble.
Точно като не можа да те призове черното огледало.
There's nothing in it. There's nothing in it, just dust.
Камината.
Just ashes. Just ashes. Something is glittering in the ashes.
Да, първият
Remnants
пазил.
of a torn up photograph.
Мисля, ще го правим.
Тук беше една брадясала мутра. Към да не се стартира, че
Скара, щяхме да го наредим.
това ми се струва, че не е там това ключе, да. Да, първата е.
Напредваме.
Да, и аз точно това му казах на Милен, че графично се държи още в сравнение с новите заглавия. Доста добре си изглежда.
Защото ще ми се налага да пренареждам. Ще го качвам най-нагоре. Каква е вероятността да съм го учил точно?
Някой доста го мрази, за да му е накъсал снимката на толкова парчета.
Значи съм го учил точно. Няма ми се налага да пренареждам.
Да, то иначе трябваше да го придърпваш в центъра.
Почти сме готови.
I've never seen this face before, but who could have thrown the picture in that fireplace? And why did they take care to tear it up first?
Че и тъй се намерих на дъгата.
Той е изобретателен.
The canvas has been entirely destroyed by the flames.
На това абажур нямаше ли нещо майно?
The door is locked.
Това е много добре.
It's destroyed like the rest of the room because of the unfortunate fire many years ago. This place is making me remember all those horrible events. This door leads nowhere. The lower floor of the old wing of the castle is behind it. The entrance has been walled up for years. The entire outer rim is full of old symbols and signs. No one understands what they mean these days. Bates sometimes sits on it when he has nothing to do. It seems as if no one has moved it for years.
I'm glad you have returned, sir. We have kept your room intact. It's exactly as it was when you left.
Very nice. Thank you.
If you would like to have it straightened or anything else, just tell me.
That won't be necessary. It happened so suddenly, I didn't have time to write that I was coming.
I would be happy to help you with anything.
Thank you. I'll be fine.
Do you need anything else, sir?
I have spoken to Robert. It seems to me he may not be feeling well.
It is probably due to his responsibilities at Ashbury. Lately, it seems to really exhaust him. He has recently taken to spending most of his time at work, often not even returning home for the night. He usually arrives in the evening, locks himself in his study, and works late into the night. He won't even let me in.
He may just not want to be disturbed.
Maybe, but he would never do that before.
I'll talk to him.
All right, sir.
I was under the impression that nothing had changed here since I left. So many years have passed, but it seems to me like it was just last month. The same scenery, the same weather, as though time would rather avoid this place.
Sir, a lot has changed in your absence. Nothing is as it was, believe me. We are all growing old, and so is everything around us. I've been a servant here since my youth, and I know well how much a man can be changed by this place. During the last few months, things have been getting noticeably worse, day by day. It is as if the bleakness within the old walls of this manor is gradually taking us over.
Maybe you're right. Even I don't feel exactly well within these walls. And recalling memories of me that I've wanted to forget, strange and dark in them, and that dismal silence. Bates, could you please light up the fireplace in my room? It's quite cold in there.
Oh, pardon this old servant, sir. I had completely forgotten about it. I will be happy to light up your fireplace. Also, if you need the room cleaned up properly, please say so. It was abandoned for over 12 years, and one hasty cleanup is insufficient.
No, the room is all right. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
I need the key to the attic. Do you know where I can find it?
It is hanging in the kitchen right next to the cellar door. You cannot possibly miss it. I'm going to need the key later today. Can you please put it back afterwards, sir?
Of course I'll return it.
Thank you.
Are you sure you're all right, Bates? You know, you can take a rest whenever you want.
Thank you, sir. I think I will be fine.
Have a look at this picture. Do you know this man?
He does not look familiar to me. I am not very good at remembering faces, though. Sorry, sir.
I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
Mordred Gordon, the heartless ruler of the dark ages of our history. His rule was ended by his own brother Marcus in 1213. William would often sit here, reading the paper. That was a very long time ago, though. Doctor, can I have a word with you?
Yes, all right.
It's William.
То
I
с
know
немски
you were
акцент.
his friend, and also his
Той
physician.
с немски акцент.
Yes, that applies to your whole family. So, what is it that troubles you, Gordon? You do realize that this is not the appropriate time to speak about William.
I don't believe it was an accident.
Well, it is strange indeed. Then why would he do it? And those burns?
What burns?
Numerous, deeply burned areas. I have no clue as to their origin.
Go on.
No, Mr. Gordon. Come back tomorrow. I will gladly tell you everything. I really do not want to talk about this today.
All right. Then expect me tomorrow. I will certainly come back. Dr. Herman knows something important. I have to talk to him tomorrow. Have you ever seen this man?
No, I have not. He looks like someone I would remember if I had seen him.
This bookcase is full of old dust-covered books. I don't think I could find one that would interest me. Jeremy Gordon, William's father. Old books and scrolls. They probably fell off the pile on the chair.
Conheceu hoje тук трябваше картката да вземеш.
Сега ще видим.
Вляво мисля, че има още.
Има.
Lots of books for long evenings. I haven't got time to read them now. It's full of various parchments and old scrolls. I can't see any interesting ones. The map of our manor. It might come in handy. I'll take it. It seems like something's missing here.
Липсваме, като намираше ги сложим.
Планетите.
A manually drawn map of the world from the 16th century. Literary works. Renaissance. Lots of great books are among them. Maybe I'll read one of them sometime later when I'm resting. William's work table. He used to spend hours and hours at it, writing. The Chronicle of the Warm Hill Manor. The local parish has been here for a very, very long time. According to the oldest books and records, it has been here for so long that only the walls of our castle may remember its foundation. Marcus Gordon had the church built so long ago that the date has already been lost in the mists of time. Therefore, the actual age of the building can only be estimated. As in the past, there was no accurate record keeping. Should we hold to the views of respected historians, it was around 1215 AD that the church was built. It is thought that Marcus had the church built on pagan lands where many innocent people died through the ages. There is no corresponding record to this, however, not one mention in any books or volumes available to me at the manor or the vicarage. Therefore, from a historic standpoint, this is a mere assumption, or worse, one of the many fictitious legends circulating in these lands. One thing, however, is more certain. It was this age that also gave rise to the academy at Black Mirror. As with Warmhill Church, it was Marcus who was responsible for the construction of such a significant building. The new academy, with its vast library, was supposed to serve as a knowledge base for all the people. It was also a safe place for depositing the chronicle of the Gordon family that Marcus ordered his wise men to protect. In this, however, fate was not kind to Marcus. The whole academy burnt to stone long after his death, around 1512 AD. Despite the vigorous effort of the people at the manor, who hurried to the disaster to fight the flames, the academy burned to the ground. When they saw there was no chance to save the building, they tried to save the records from inside. Not everyone was willing to risk their life in lethal heat for the scraps of paper that had been scribbled over. If it hadn't been for a few brave souls, however, we would have never known who Marcus Gordon was, nor some of the history of Black Mirror Manor, as most chronicles were lost to the flames. Garmoor Gordon perished in the fire at the age of 45. For his bravery, eternal memory is held. There was no one left of the academy to care for the remaining records and old books. Consequently, the volumes that remained were passed on to the Warm Hill parish to the safekeeping of Father Matthias. Father Matthias took meticulous care of the historical treasure until his death in 1543. To that holy man, the people of Garmoor Gordon are grateful for the preservation of the chronicle and the old records. Since those times, the Gordon family chronicle has been handed over from one successor of Father Matthias to the next, until today. Recorded by hand of Jeremy Gordon, 1632 AD. They'll be full of books or old paper. I won't bother opening them. There's no point in skimming through these books. Not one of them can help me find out what happened. The statue is holding something strange in its hand. It appears to be a key of some sort, or an amulet.
Там няма ли още активност на тази статуя?
Не.
Тук трябва навсякъде да проверяваш. Не е като новите си квестове, като цъкнеш тап или нещо, да ти показва къде поема.
По принцип е така.
Old school.
Our family's coat of arms. It has been symbolizing our noble rights since the Middle Ages. The founding stone of the original castle that Marcus and Mordred jointly laid in 1206. It's made of a single piece of some strange stone, charged with a peculiar kind of energy, as William would say. The atmosphere of centuries long gone can be felt around it. On the marble...
Това е като сферата в Abduction, само че по-умален вариант.
Marcus Gordon, the younger of the two brothers that began our dynasty. This is where Bates leaves our mail. There is no letter now. An ivory
Какви
statue
бомбони
of
се
little
взимаха от
Buddha.
тая купа с ябълки.
Victoria is collecting these things. They don't seem to be working, showing 7:30. Fresh apples and a few sweets. Almond sweets from Switzerland. I like these best.
Тук има инвентар, може да прибира.
Да. Той колко работи прибира.
This is the key to the attic.
Спомням
I'll
си,
take it.
една игра, не знам коя беше, прибираше цяла стълба в джоба. Някой.
Само стълба да беше матрак.
I
Цяла
have to keep
стълба.
back what I found.
Цак и взимай.
This is the key to the attic. I'll take it. The dining table of the servants. Spice grinder. It's just a decoration. It doesn't. A dirty coffee mug. There's a big B on its side. It probably belongs to Bates. Various kinds of spices and cooking ingredients. I'm not going to make a mess out of it for Bates. I don't need anything from here. This is where Bates makes all the meals. He's a very good cook. At least I won't go hungry. Pork, I'd say. Smells lovely.
Долу слизаш ли са още или не? Килера ли? Къде биш?
То мисля, че по-късно беше. Само
It must be centuries old.
Така,
It
не
invokes
се
a rather
върни.
queer feeling in me.
Вече да излезнахме кухнята. Взехме бомбоните.
I used to play in it when I was a little kid. Back then, it wasn't so stagnant and neglected. Its water used to be crystal clear. I'll tell Henry to clean it up. It can't stay this dirty. Its water used to be crystal... The fallen tree has surrounded it completely. There's no way to reach it. It's awful to see the garden in such decay. This is where the oldest trees grew. Victoria loved them so much, and this is what's left of them. The rear path is completely blocked by bushes. I have to go around. smoke from the leaves smells nice.
Красота. Ако направите една игра с подобна графика атмосфера, даже ще
Good morning, sir.
новите
My name is Henry. I take care of the garden.
някаква
It's
супер
not
яка
an easy
графика.
job. I
Спорете,
don't have anyone to help me. But you probably wanted to speak about something else, sir. What can I do for you, sir?
I would just like to ask a few questions. How long have you been working here, Henry?
About a year, sir.
The garden seems rather deteriorated. Everything used to blossom around here, but now...
I'm trying hard, sir. But I can't get everything done just by myself. This garden is really a lot of work, sir.
Why doesn't anyone maintain the rear garden?
I don't know, sir. Probably because nobody ever goes there.
And what about the fountain? There used to be fish in it once. I have no problem with the rear garden as such, but I want you to clean the fountain.
But, sir, isn't that rather futile? I mean, it can't even be seen from the front. It's going to be a lot of wasted work.
Either you clean it by tomorrow, or you can start looking for a new job.
As you wish, sir.
Tell me, Henry, what did you think of William?
I didn't really know him, sir. I'd scarcely seen him.
You have worked here every day and you hardly saw him?
Well, you see, Sir William wouldn't go to the garden very often, and I only do what Madame Victoria tells me. Bates was the only one allowed in his study. He wouldn't let anyone else in.
Is there anything else you can tell me about him?
I don't really feel like talking about him with you.
Why not?
How would I put it? Everyone reckoned he was a bit of a loony. You know what I mean.
Go on.
I don't really want to talk about it with you, sir. Please ask someone else.
What does that mean? Why would anybody perceive William as mad? Henry, do you recognize the man in this picture? Have you ever seen him?
No, sir. I don't think I have. Who is it? Should I know him?
No, probably not. I just wanted to know if you had ever met him.
I'm sorry, sir.
I will leave you to your work. This is where our mail is brought. At least it used to be. There is nothing in it. The main gate is usually closed, as it is today. I'd be interested to know where these stones came from. The wood is ready to go into the grinder. It looks like blood. Is this possible?
Мелницата от третата част на играта. В музея.
кое?
Мелницата в третата част в играта в музея, къде пише.
They're full of leaves. Henry has plenty of work taking care of the garden.
Не знам.
All those leaves will get burnt in the
Е
end.
по-добра. Обаче много историята им е нагласена според тая. Би трябвало само едно да не бяха правили, според мен.
The door is locked. The door is...
Много е напаснато.
Казвай къде е ключа.
Henry?
Аз ли?
Не, да.
Yeah?
Henry, there's blood in the grinder in front of the greenhouse. Where did it come from?
But that's impossible, sir. I only put branches in it. Are you quite sure?
Perhaps you're right. I probably imagined it. I should probably take a rest. Who knows what I've seen? Henry, I went to the greenhouse and found it locked. Why?
I lock it during the day as well, just to be safe.
To be safe?
I don't want anyone wandering about the place and snooping in my stuff.
Do we have strangers walking around here then?
No, sir. That's not the problem. But I've seen Morris around there a couple times, and he's got no business there. The greenhouse and the garden are both my responsibilities. I usually lock it so that I can be sure nothing gets lost. But if you want to have a look inside, sir, I'll open it.
No. I only wanted to know why it was locked. What could Morris be looking for in the greenhouse? I will leave you to your work.
Так ти изиграли Black Sails.
Не. Аз не съм я почвал. Що? Добра ли?
Ами... Дето я бях пробвал, но...
Дето на един кораб.
Да. Но... Такова. Нали ми прави проблем. С сейфа. Четох там за едно решение, ама не съм го тествал.
This is the place where William took his last breath. I won't leave before I find out the truth. My name is Samuel Gordon. You are Morris, the groom, aren't you?
Yes, sir. I know who you are. Bates told me about you.
Граденяк.
I would like to ask you about something, Morris. What can you tell me about Bates?
What do you want to know about him?
Well, I don't know exactly. He's different from when I knew him.
To me, he seems to be the same all the time. The same old standoffish mope.
He wasn't like that before.
That's possible. I've only known him for the couple of years that I've worked here.
So how many years have you been working here?
Almost 5.
Morris, how did you get along with William?
Well, like a groom with the horse owner. Okay, I guess. He's only spoken a few sentences to me in all the time that I've been working here. I mean, I saw him very seldom.
I see. Morris, you are right next to the old wing. Can you see inside the old tower from your room?
What do you mean? I never go there. Who told you that? It was that old drunkard, right?
I was just asking, why are you so upset?
I knew that Flores bastard was spreading gossip about me again. He tells you anything. Don't believe him, sir. Ends to get smashed and talk out of his ass.
Sure, but you've been to the old wing, right?
Yes, but only out of curiosity. I've got no reason to go there. And it's a strange place anyway.
What do you mean?
Well, I haven't exactly got a good feeling about it. I feel like I'm being watched by something older than the centuries within those old, damp walls.
And the silence, it makes one feel as if one cannot speak. Frankly, I'm glad I don't have any work to do there.
The gardener, what is he like?
Henry? A quiet type of person, I'd say. As long as he's sober, that is. You know what I mean.
I was unaware of his drinking.
You can bet on it, sir. When he's in the mood, he closes himself in his room and drinks until he can't lift his head. Usually he just sits there, staring at nothing and drinking. I'd say that is quite odd, isn't it?
Odd indeed. He does not seem like a drunkard to me.
Well, you can trust me, and you're bound to see for yourself anyway.
Morris, look here. Do you know this man?
I wouldn't say so. I've never seen him around here.
Okay, thank you. I will go then.
All right, sir.
It's dry.
Значи так имаме и още една игра мемориална. Има много диалог в нея.
Аз съм я на тези 100 пъти видео.
So seldom, it's locked up.
Пак такава от трето лице или нещо стои така?
Не съм я
The
играл,
humble
тествал
abode of the
съм.
groom is up there. I
Говоря,
haven't any reason to go there.
Не си спомням сега какво беше точно. Трето лице ли.
The bags are full of dry hay. They should be carried off into the stable before it starts raining.
Но това е, че има много диалоги.
Вече пък малко. Той тук е бая.
Да, ама тук на български.
I don't need to repair anything. I don't need to nails, screws, nothing I need.
Бе да взема като му са давала.
It's rusty and has many holes. It's useless. Red wine from our cellar. How did the bottle get here? I'll ask Morris where he got it. Our family's coat of arms.
Дом Периньон.
Someone should repair it. It appears stable, but I'm not going to climb up. Hay for the horses is in there.
Ти че вземи да вземи стълбата и сам долу. Си да се приберете и да комплекция.
Колко ма?
There's enough light in here during the day. Water for the horses. I don't want to get dirty. Empty glasses and paint cans. Nothing useful. Morris, do you have a moment?
Не го извикам това да нацепи нашите дърва, как гледам. Тя му става чат-чат с едната ръка.
Morris, I've noticed you have a bottle of wine on your workbench in the stable.
Wine? I sometimes take a sip when it's cold outside, but never during work.
It appears to be our vintage red. Where did you get it?
Well, Sir William gave it to me some time ago. Just this one bottle.
Really?
Yes, sir.
All right, Morris. I do not believe that William would have given away some of our best wine. Morris must have gotten it some other way. I will go then.
All right, sir.
Знае кое е скрил в кладенеца.
Запасил се с някой друга бутилка. Оградата тук или ти е цъкнала?
Не, аз се цъкнах. Дай се отби до градинарчето отново да видим. Той го няма.
Изчезнал.
Изключва оранжерията.
William used to be very fond of this place. He would often come here to make paintings and sometimes would spend whole days here. The Black Mirror Castle.
Do you need anything, sir?
That picture behind us, Henry, when did William paint it?
A long time ago, sir. When he still went out to the garden. Madam ordered me to leave it here, so I've been taking care of it. Sir William sure was talented. Don't you think, sir?
Yes, he was. I will leave you to your work.
Дали ще е почистил фонтана?
Не знам, ако не го е домързяло.
Its water used to be crystal.
Видим там. В мазето.
The door is locked. I used to sit on this chair at family dinners.
Пробвай тук при Виктория да говориш.
Victoria wants to be alone. I'm not going to disturb her.
Рано е за нея още. Направо горе. Има ми ключа да отидем в колата направо.
Empty picture frames and other old garbage. Useless. There is nothing in it, just a few sheets of paper. old scrolls and lots of spider webs. There is nothing useful in it. It's quite well preserved. Strange. The entrance to the tower is nailed shut. I must get rid of these barrier boards somehow. I can't do this with my bare hands.
Ами като ни го взе чука, сега ще ма караш да връщам до конюшната.
Но тук първо трябваше да види, че има проблеми, тогава да го вземе. Такъв принцип беше.
Да.
I can't see anything special here.
Не е като в някои игри да прибира...
Да прибира всичко и после да рои в джобовете и къде срещне пречка и...
It's locked.
Естествено, че е заключен дом.
It's locked.
Сега като вземем чука, ще го оправим. Ай, сега пак надолу.
А после тук поне има карта, нали, да се придвижваш.
Да, ма тя картата беше до градчето и до замъка. Там до това.
На новите
локацията
локации.
ли? Не, лудницата.
На всички локации можеш да се придвижваш после. Това тия дърва не ги нацепи. И чувалите ни намаляват.
I should be able to get rid of the barrier boards on the door to the tower.
Се сетиш.
Но то фактически така е логично, защото иначе едно без причина да не се го прибира.
Да. Телепортне вътре в замъка направо.
Сега той си на ръка ли ще имаха я да видим.
Той е направо чука наред.
Damn, the path is free of obstacles.
Направи ги на...
Сега да не е
The
заключен.
door is locked.
Той се сключва, да.
За тука ли трябва да отключа?
Той ключа не е ли за тук?
Не, той е за другата врата. Дето отключаха. Чука в нас ли? Не. Рекута са.
И там за чекмеджето трябваше ключ.
Chocolate sweets with almond in the middle. I have always liked these.
Сбъден.
Ще я не му седя.
Те не са за него. Имаше една друга игра с същите разработчици, не знам дали се играл, ни Бюро.
Да, играл съм.
Тя също не беше, също беше доста добра.
Беше бая кратичка, колкото си спомням.
Да, сравнение с тази.
I need to speak with you, Robert.
Sure.
I spoke with Bates. Why don't you allow him into your study?
Did he tell you this? You see, I just don't want anyone to disturb me all the time. I have enough of my own problems and can do without his civility.
What's the matter?
Nothing special, I guess. I just happen to have a bit more work than usual these days.
Morris and Henry don't seem to like each other.
They've got some battles going on, but unless they bump into each other too often, they cause no harm. But I don't really care about their silly problems.
Robert, look at this old picture. Do you know who this might be?
No, I do not know that person. Why are you asking?
Да изложим ли? Ами так.
Не знам, как си прецениш. Но като си има предвид какъв е брат му, т.е. не брат му, който беше, може да го изложиш.
I found it in a drawer. I have no idea who could have left it there, or who the person is. I just wanted to know if he reminded you of anyone.
No, I'm afraid he does not.
То това нямаше значение, май дали лъжиш или не.
Morris says that Henry drinks quite a bit. I don't like that very much, to tell you the truth.
Neither do I. But there was no one else to take the job. So we have basically put up with that habit of his. He has not done anything wrong yet, anyway.
Not yet, right? I must go now.
Right then. I'll return to my work.
Victoria is...
Да говорим с Бейтс. Нещо много може да каже. Друго няма.
The fire has to be maintained in winter as well as summer. Otherwise, it's very cold in here. You won't tell me anything more tomorrow? I will...
I have lit the fire in your room as you wished, sir.
Thank you, Bates. It was quite cold in there.
I will return to my duties now. If you need something, I will be downstairs in the hall.
All right.
За кота търсех толкова.
Запалило му и камина стана.
The fireplace is lit. It's warm in here now. Bates?
Yes, sir?
You're not looking well. Why don't you take a couple of days off?
Thank you, sir. I will be all right. It's just William. We lived our best years together here.
Indeed. You must have become very good friends over time.
Yes. Please, let us not talk about this further. There has been enough sorrow lately.
Bates, I want you to know that you're more of a friend to us than a servant.
Thank you, sir.
Bates, this might seem strange to you, but I would like to see the exact spot where William died.
Oh, but why, sir?
I have my reasons.
Oh well, follow me if you insist. This is where the awful thing happened. Please, just do not ask me to describe it to you. I have told the detective everything already, and I would not want...
No, that's all right, Bates.
Why all of this then, sir?
I can feel something is not right. I just don't know what. Have you found anything unusual around here?
No, maybe just... We noticed a strange spot under the tower window, right there. No one knows where it came from. If you would allow me, sir, I'd rather go now.
Certainly. I knew Bates wouldn't understand why I was doing this. Something tells me things aren't quite as they seem. It looks like a symbol of some sort, or a sign. I should put this down somehow. It looks like I should...
Тук взимаш фотоапарат. Ама май още си няма да пусне там.
The castle is literally surrounded by bushes. I'll have a closer look. Something got stuck between the branches of the shrub. What could it be? Bates?
Yes, sir?
Why is the entrance to the old tower blocked?
Madam ordered me to nail the door shut so that she would not have to think about that place ever again. She does not want anyone to enter William's study.
I see. I found this at that place you took me to.
You mean where Sir William?
Yes. I'm quite sure it can shed some light on what has happened.
I am not as optimistic as you are, sir. Maybe you should hand the object over to Detective Collier.
Bates, this thing may help us discover something new.
I know one thing, sir. Sir William is dead, and no one can do anything to change that.
You don't happen to believe that it was a suicide or an accident, do you? I have known William too long to believe that.
Well, I have already offered my opinion on the matter. Can I go now, sir?
You surprise me, Bates.
I'm sorry, sir. Talk to Henley. He was working on the flower beds that evening. He might know more than I do.
It seems to me that Bates knows something he doesn't want to talk about. But why would he do that? No, I'm not too sure. I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
I'll come back later. I would like a word with you.
Certainly, sir. I'm listening.
Have a look at this. I found it under the old tower.
Why are you showing it to me, sir?
Well, I showed it to Bates, and he suggested I speak with you. Do you know anything about it?
Me?
Black Mirror.
I don't see why I should. I've never seen anything like it before.
He also said you had been trimming the shrubs in the area that afternoon.
Yes, that's true. But I have nothing to do with this thing.
Calm down. Just tell me what you know about it, that's all.
All right, then. But you have to promise you won't tell Madam. I can't afford to lose my job.
Of course. Go ahead.
Well, I don't really know what it is, but I found a similar piece near that place.
Do you have it with you?
No, not really. You see, I had to pawn it. I was broke.
Pawn? It doesn't seem to be of any special value.
Well, maybe not the one you're holding in your hand, but there was a beautiful gem. A ruby, I'd say, in the one I found.
Where did you pawn it?
At old Murray's. Where else?
It's good that you told me while there's still time. Give me your bill of exchange, and I will redeem the object.
But I haven't got it. I don't know where I've put it.
Henry, it's very important. Try to remember.
I have no idea where it could be. But you won't forget about your promise, will you? It's going to stay just between us. Right, sir?
We shall see. Henry, let's return to that bill of exchange.
I knew you'd ask, but believe me, sir, I really haven't got it.
You needed the money, so you conveniently lost the bill of exchange?
Well, yes, I needed the money, not the bill. I really didn't intend to redeem that thing. Somebody might be interested in where I found the thing, and I could lose my job.
You're going to lose it for sure if you don't give me that bill.
But I haven't got it. You really promised this would stay between us.
Henry, you need to realize that this is very important. You had better get that bill for me.
I'd give it to you right away, if I could, sir.
All right. I don't believe a word of what he's saying. I will leave you to your work. There is nothing here. I could swear I had seen blood. I'd better take my medication.
E não é OCD.
No letter.
Yes, sir.
What can you tell me about this?
Let me see. A piece of hard stone with some symbols. Looks quite old. Other than that, I don't know.
Have you seen anything like this around? Inside the castle, perhaps?
No, you see, I seldom go inside. Madame Victoria doesn't like to see me there.
Can you think of anyone who may know something about this?
Well, it looks old. Maybe that bloodsucker Murray might know something. He buys and sells such stuff, you know. Sometimes he has people coming to him from great distances to look through some of that junk he's got. God knows where he gets it all from.
Thanks. I'll certainly go see him.
No problem, sir.
I will go then.
All right, sir.
Do you need anything, sir?
Not really. I was just passing by.
No, I'm just passing by, guys. Da.
I put the key back where I found it.
Să кача да видя дали ще вземем то под фотоапарата.
Трябва да взема.
Victoria wants to be alone.
В това време се е снимало с фотоапарати, не с смартфон. То мисля, че за чекмеджето трябваше някакъв ключ, имам някакъв спомен.
It should still work.
Не.
There's no film in it, and my old films are useless.
Сега няма да има лента.
Да бе, ще трябва да ходим до града. Няма как. Сега че още не ми е активен. Да видим, говорим пак с ето.
Да, тук си първо трябва да получиш информация откъде да вземеш лентата, че чак се.
May I disturb you for a few moments? I would like to ask a couple of questions.
All right. I'm listening.
I need film for my camera. Do you know where I can get some?
Well, perhaps down in Willow Creek. But hold on, I think I may have a couple of rows myself. They should probably still be usable.
Can you give me one?
I would be happy to. But I put them in the attic with some other old things. It is in my chest. That's the one right round the corner. You'll have no problem finding it.
Thank you. I'll go pick it up.
Sure. Take all the film you need. I have no use for it.
Why doesn't Victoria like Morris?
You mean why she can't stand him? Well, maybe because he's so common. Aristocratic prejudice. You know what I mean. I'm not into this nonsense about blue blood myself. Victoria, however, has her own opinions.
I went to the attic to get that film, but your chest is locked. May I borrow your key?
Locked? Oh, I have entirely forgotten about that. Sorry. Here's the key.
Thank you. I'll bring it back.
You needn't hurry. I use it so infrequently.
I must go now.
Right then. I'll return to my work.
I will return to my work.
Hopefully, it's going to work. I don't need anything else from it. I'm out of practice, but I guess the film is installed properly.
Му е да направя вече снимка. Сега ще му потребват батерии за апарата.
Отлично.
All I need to do now is have the film developed. But where do I get it developed? I already took a picture of this.
Червена стаичка. Трябва да се намеря кружка, да цветим в червено. А песта най-дълга и широка.
Това не си го спомням.
Да не можем отидем. Всъщност мой да говорим пак с хората, сега като имаме снимка и
Do you need anything, sir?
Not really. I was just passing by.
чайто всъщност нямаме снимка.
Whatever it is, there are some coins in it.
Ти да говори с Виктория.
Там се насочиха, но
I'll come back later.
не е там.
Пробвай да отидеш до Крик.
Не става, не ме актива.
Дали ни трябваше първо да излезеш от портата на замъка, че тогава ти свети така?
I have no reason to leave.
Не.
There is nothing.
Тогава може би трябва да говориш с Робърт пак, то само той остана.
Преди малко нали с него говорихме за лентата.
Да, ама сега сигурно ще го пита къде може да я прояви.
Do you need anything, Samuel?
I would like to ask about something. Robert, do you know where I can get that film you gave me developed?
I only know of Murray in Willow Creek. I go to him myself when I need some pictures developed. He has a dark room in his pawn shop. Do you know where it is?
Yes,
Коперника.
I remember that shop.
Try him.
I guess I should go there. Here's your key back, Robert.
Oh, thanks. Have you found what you needed?
Yes, I have. I must go now.
Right then. I'll return to my work.
I don't want to leave now. I must find out more.
Трябва да намерим квитанции, като на ето имат. Дет някакво никъде.
Don't know what we...
Фонтана не трябва да го видиш пак или не. Фонтана.
Не става.
One of the several large rocks in the garden. No one knows how they got here. Its water used to be...
Do you need anything, sir?
I haven't any reason to go... I'll leave him to... Victoria wants to be alone. I'm not...
Се барикадирал вътре и не ще да се показва.
I have no... Victoria is...
Със сигурност.
Дали нямаше някъде още един символ?
Не знам. Може би по-нататък.
I should ask. I have no idea where the key could be. I should ask Victoria.
Сега дали ще ти позволи да...
Нещо ми стана черен екран и крата.
Много е тежка за той. Остана.
При теб вижда ли се играта?
Да, някаква монета тук е. Мерси, лека вечера на теб.
Лека. Викаш при тебе не е черен екран.
Не. Що при теб черен е в момента.
Да.
Нещо е бъгнало.
И познай.
Сега не може да сепаш. Ти затова ли движиш тази монетата из...
Какво?
В смисъл, виждам, че движиш една монета тук през екрана, само това се вижда.
Монета ли?
Да. Сега вече е курсора. Ако искаш ти подсказвам на къде е сейф.
Казвай, кое е сейф.
Ти влези там.
Влезнах в менюто, ама виждам го в едно малко...
Чакай, не там, там даваш нова игра, не.
Не, чакай, виждам го в едно малко прозорче от програмата. Ама той е толкова миниатюрно, че... Това второто кое е? На кой ред е?
Второто е запази игра, там трябва да цъкнеш на второто.
Добре.
Ако беше цъкнал нова игра, empty slot, no, оп, стоп. То фактически на който слот да го запаметиш няма значение. Штракай там.
Штракнах, ама не виждам случва ли са нещо.
Чакай, аз ще ти кажа.
Някъде да няма да трябва да цъкна запази.
Ами, трябва да штракнеш там да може да го наименуваш. Цъкай там.
Написах нещо.
Да, написа нещо четливо написа, да. Давай enter и трябва да стане.
Мисля, че стана.
Сега ще... Ми би трябвало, да, защото върна пак на екрана, върна в играта.
Добре, сега дам изход.
Ти ще го изрежеш после, като качваш стрима.
Така. Сега стартирам.
Дявол ли играеш? Дявол ти.
Не сме свършили, просто при мен не стана черен екран.
Технически проблем. Това е риска на живите предавания.
Проблем. При мен се стои черен екран.
Пак ли бе?
Да.
Много странно. Да не е нещо от стрим програмата да имаш проблем, защото тук се вижда. Другия вариант да играеш тъмното. И аз ще ти казвам на къде да ходиш.
Пусна. Това вече ще е голям мист.
Чакай, не е нова игра.
Не бе, искам просто да пусна нова игра да видя, що е слабо.
Ами сейфът ти дали ще стои?
Че сейфа е, аз не говоря.
Не знам. Ами, ти спря ли стрим програмата?
Не съм я спирал.
The journey through the desolate countryside
Мисълта им беше да я рестартираш, да не е нещо с стрим програмата да е бъгнал.
wasn't merely grief, however, that was in our eyes. It was also a certain alienation that Victoria and Robert
Я,
felt towards me.
освен да спреш стрима и да видиш дали става черен екран без
After
стрима.
more than 12 years gave
Не да
them
разбереш
the
къде е
freedom to
причината.
ask all kinds of unspoken questions.
I am
Сега пак ще пробваме.
Пак ли е черен?
Да.
Аз знам, че преди играта на някои машини имаше проблем, а то май само с на Nvidia картите и слагаше пача, ама ти що ме одеве си вървеш, иначе няма да е от това.
Чай спра стрима.